everyone, I'm Chen Hui. Today our group presentation will introduce about the background of Marrybrown, and we will also provide the information of Marrybrown for the business market expansion into Australia. And this is our group members. In the following, I will go to talk about the background of Marrybrown. Marrybrown is a fast food industry based in Malaysia, which founded in 1981 and began in a small shop lot in Wong Arthur Street at Johor Bahru. Currently, Marrybrown has 82% of the franchise, over 500 outlets across 16 countries, including Malaysia, such as Indonesia, China, India, and so on. It is one of the largest halal quick service restaurant chains in the world, and the halal means that the products in the fast food industry are not include pork in their menu. And next, Rayu will explain in more details about the chosen host country, which is in Australia. Thank you.
Thank you, Chen Hui. So why we choose Australia? The first reason is that Australia has a high expectation of Marrybrown because it has no age limit and offers high quality food and service. That means it can attract more customers. The next reason is that Australia is an untapped market that it lacks quick service restaurants, especially Malaysian food. This is a good opportunity to expand the market in Australia. The Marrybrown can adapt their taste to suit the needs of Australians. In addition, every year there are many Malaysian students in Australia. They can be Marrybrown's primary customer in this market. The third reason is that Australia has less economic depression effect during the pandemic. They have stable market and low inflation rates, which is beneficial to the business market expansion of Malaysia, as the exchange rate of Australia is higher than it. The other reason is Australia has greater pool of talent, same as Malaysia. Australia is a multilingual and English-speaking country. So there's no language barrier between Malaysia and Australia. Moreover, Australia has world-leading education system, which can improve efficiency and quality of work, and it does not require extra training for local workers. Lastly, high-efficiency logistic infrastructure and high internet usage can support Marrybrown to expand the market through e-commerce platforms. Marrybrown can also promote products through the online service platform and gain more recognition from customers. Then I will pass to Jiawei.
Thank you, Rayu, and good morning, Miss. My name is Jiawei, and I'll be presenting on the entry mode choice chosen for Marrybrown. So our entry mode choice chosen for Marrybrown is franchising. Franchising, it is a type of license given to the franchisees to have access on the franchise's business knowledge, their processes, and also trademarks. Furthermore, the franchisees can sell their products and services that is under the franchise's brand name and also their business model to promote Marrybrown's product and services towards their potential customers. Our targeted host country is Australia because according to a study done by Noble Oak, it shows that the younger Australian customers spend more income on consuming fast foods than LDH customers because they find it that fast foods prices were cheap and also convenient to them. And a statistic also shows that the Australian average customers will spend 32% of their weekly income on consuming fast foods, which would be beneficial to Marrybrown because Marrybrown also specializes on making fast foods, and they could potentially cater the needs and wants of the Australian customers. And the type of franchise business model that is selected for Marrybrown is product distribution franchise. Product distribution franchise, it is where the franchisor makes the product and asks the franchisees to sell the products. Even though the franchisor makes the products, the franchisee can actually come to a certain agreement with the franchisor to actually select a few products that is applicable for Australia. So the franchisees can actually select a certain products that is suitable for Australia to sell to their potential customers at Australia. And one of the good example that uses that a company practices franchising as a business model is McDonald's, which demonstrates their success that they're having right now today. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and I'll be passing on to Qian Wei and Nagin to talk about the risk assessment part.
Thank you, Jerry. Hi, I'm Megan, and I will discuss about risk in franchising in Australia. Legal and political risk are very similar, so they are in one category. Australia is planning to practice some policies against harmful habits like smoking and fast food to fight against obesity and overweight. These policies have not been approved legally in court yet, and they are mostly encouraging movement to help people to have a better diet. Also, according to Australian Institution of Food Safety, the Cancer Council for Australia, along with other organizations, enforcing fast food to update their ingredients and labeling their products to ensure customers are aware of their danger. Next are economic and social risks, which are closely related to each other. The labor's wage in Australia is about $26 to $29 per hour, which is much more than in Australia, that is 10 to 12 ringgit an hour. Also, GDP is projected to grow by 3.4% in 2022. When GDP increases, the country and people will be in a suitable economic condition, and income will be high. As a result, consumer habits, which is a social risk and is one of the most important factors for a business, will change. Because customers with high salary prefer food with high nutrition over fast food and food with high carbohydrate and low nutrition. Also, Australian government encourage people to change their eating habit by controlling advertisement, developing national consultations and campaigns about overweight and obesity to encourage people to eat a nutritious diet. Therefore, people may not really welcome Marrybrown in Australia. Now I will pass to Chen Hui to talk about environmental risks. Thank you.
Thank you, Nagin. To expand the business market into Australia, we also need to consider with the environmental factors. Based on research, the food industry has consumed many of the global natural resources. As we can see, it was indicated that they have consumed 24% of the gas emission, 37% of the land use, and 70% of the water consumption to the utilization in the global food system. However, fast food uses more of the energy, but the land and water only use vary between the products. And fast food industry are not part of the sustainable diet, as they are known as empty calories food with only fat and carbohydrates. Therefore, many people are considering fast food as a form of food waste, and we have to eliminate the excess energy consumption. And next, I will pass to Suhan to talk about the recommendation and conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, Kian Hui. Now I will talk about recommendation. To expand its business, Marrybrown can use joint venture to enter Australia. This method helps two or more parties to agree to invest in resources to accomplish a specific task. Marrybrown can also partner up in a local business that can help grow and generate their profit. This allows them to share risk and costs, and also allows them better access for better resources from other regions. Marrybrown can also use Australian technology to help them improve their efficiency and productivity. Besides, if less discretionary food is produced, this means that more unprocessed ingredients are available in their more nutritious forms, or that less agricultural production is necessary. Both could reduce environmental impacts. In conclusion, Australia's lack of Malaysian cuisine will allow Marrybrown to have a competitive advantage. Using Potter's Diamond model has helped identify that a large number of Malaysian students and tourists have a high demand for Malaysian cuisine, which can be used as the preferred potential consumer to help meet the effectiveness. The PESTEL analysis also shows that Australian government has increased controls on fast food and plans to implement policies that could affect Marrybrown's growth in Australia. Other key issues like global trade agreements and recruitment difficulties can affect the supply chain as well, and also increase cost and time costs also. Firm strategy structure, and rivalry can be improved by partnering and strategic alliance, which can help Marrybrown to strengthen the position in Australia. That is all for our presentation today. Thank you.